Part 1. Why GUNLANCE? No, seriously. I'm asking you because I can't answer why someone wants to play this weapon at all. Look at this. Lol, GUNLANCE at the rock bottom of the tier lists. Pick a bow or a heavy bow and you basically do 2 whole hunts in the time it takes to do a single GUNLANCE run. Seriously, you can pause mid-game, go to pee, return and still get a better time than using GUNLANCE. But I know you're kind. You do GUNLANCE for explosions and that fixed damage that ignores hit zones. Well, GUNLANCE is neither the best at that. Is not even the second one. The best is once again sticky ammo heavy bowgun. You even can get a good nice shield with it. About the other weapon that is better at shelling than GUNLANCE is of all things. Hunting Horn. Yes, the shockwave move has a higher fixed damage DPS than GUNLANCE's full burst, mostly because unlike shell damage you can buff it and HH is pretty nice to buffing itself. Okay, you may want to play GUNLANCE to extend the duration of the game. Let's not fool anybody. Rise, even if has way more monsters than base world and is still releasing event quests for more content, is considered to lack content. The vocal minorities of Twitter and GameFAQs claim it, so it must be true. Because fun, someone of you say? That is scrub talk. Get outta here. Part 2. Combos and moves. As I have stated, GUNLANCE shelling sucks balls compared to all the other weapons that do fixed damage better, so don't bother trying to shell at all. The way is going all melee like all those Narwa speedruns you can see online. If the slam sweep is the best for Narwa, then it is the best for every other monster in the game, right? The DPS data of base Monster Hunter World demonstrates that doing the slam sweep combo is superior to the full burst that also requires more skills and eats sharpness away. The facts add up. If you find the slam sweep combo too slow, you can also use the meta combo from old Monsters Hunters. Poke 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 shell poke 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 and repeat. The best speedruns from Generations Ultimates use this, so it is practically the same thing, even it got buffed by allowing you to poke thrice even. The Worm's Take move also sucks, takes too much and doesn't scale with attack. Everybody knows that every move that doesn't scale with attack sucks. If you, huge piece of scrub, still insist on using shell attacks, then pick yourself a wide GUNLANCE and use supercharged shells. The supercharged shells are the biggest numbers you are going to get with a shell, and everybody knows that the bigger number the better. You want to use a normal GUNLANCE? Lol, that is a pea shooter with too many tiny numbers. A full burst does 230 damage, 3 supercharged shells do 330. Supercharged shells do more damage. Period. And you can still combo them into Wormstake. The wide Wormstake is cool, stuns monsters, and that compensates for the lower damage that it has. Long sucks. Its burst move does less damage than normal and its charged shells only have 1 level. It has no point. Also, attacking from a distance instead of getting closer is for wussies. For aerial moves, the rapid shelling rocks. It makes me feel like if I were playing Devil May Cry. Part 3. Bug moves and switch skills. Between charged shells and blast dash, no doubt charged shells are better. Charged shells are big damage numbers and big damage numbers are good. Blast dash looks fun and has a follow-up into burst fire, but since you are using wide for shelling and burst is weak as heck in wide, you don't use it. For fast movement you have your Dogo, and because of all of this the only point of using blast dash is being a nerd flying around with a rocket instead of actually attacking the monster and doing some damage. GUNLANCE is already the weapon that takes the most time to kill stuff without having you wasting time. About Ground Splitter or Hail Cutter, it is a hard call because both sucks. Ground Splitter main effect is to boost shelling and shelling sucks. It can still be used to go through attacks and slam. Come and slam. Welcome to the jam. Ahem. Hail Cutter good points are you can use air shells in the air and use it to dodge some attacks. Seriously, I can't say anything good about this move. There is no doubt guard reload is the best reload. Everybody loves being able to guard while reloading. It is the most loved feature of Generations and people love to mod it into World, so is that good? The only problem of guard reload is that don't allows you to slam, but you can still upswing and charge shells and stuff. Good enough. Guard edge is useless to use when you are using guard reload. You can basically guard everything with the reload, so this have no use other than wasting your bugs that you will be always without one by getting hit a lot and using recovery. Part 4. Skill Guide. Shelling sucks, and because that artillery sucks. Every point you waste in artillery is a point you aren't using to raise your DPS. Bad. Load shells ironically can be useful if you only take a single point. A single point makes the GUNLANCE reload a bit faster, so is good. No more points is useful because you don't shell at all. For the few of you, scrubs, who still use shells, then focus is ultra useful because it makes your strong charge shells fire faster. By a whole 2 frames. Since you are always using guard reload, then guard is a must-have. Always go for guard 5 all the time. You may want to pick less, but then would force you to remember which level you need for every monster. Spending time googling stuff is a huge waste of time when you should be killing monsters. Also, for the same reason, always go with guard up 3 for those few attacks that requires it. For the rest of skills, just add all the attack skills you can find: peak performance, counterattack, agitator, heroics. The more attack the better. Since shells or wormstake can't do critical hits, avoid picking stuff like weakness exploit, critical eye, or critical boost. Quality of life skills are trash. The best quality of life is killing the monster faster. Wirebug whisperers are useless because the bug skills are trash. Also, unlike the popular belief that evade extender is a must-have skill for GUNLANCE, it is actually pretty trash and can even hurt you more than help. When you backstep with EE, you move too far from the monsters and makes you waste time getting back there. Spend these points doing more damage. About meta sets and armor, I'm hungry and I have to cook dinner, so use a Nubushi Soulstorm set with a wide rampage GUNLANCE of whatever. And this is all. Do you agree? Good. Do you not? Get a life, I don't care. If you want to fight me, you can do it in the comments. I will wait for you. Don't forget to dislike the video, turn off notifications, and unsubscribe if you were dumb enough to do it before. Have an awful day and screw you all.